NABARD, enriching resources in watershed areas through soil conservation measures and community participation. In India, it is estimated that 2/3 of cultivated area is rain-fed. But frequent droughts and failure of monsoon wreak havoc for the farming sector, leading to uncertainty and poor crop production in rain-fed areas. In order to address climate change issues along with restoration and rehabilitation of degraded soils for ensuring food security, NABARD, along with KfW of Indo-German Watershed Development Program, launched the Integrated Watershed Development for Rehabilitation of Degraded Soils and Climate Change Adaptation project in 2016 in various NABARD-aided watershed projects. This is being done through the active involvement of Gram Panchayats, community-based organizations, local people, SHGs and local NGOs. Under this intervention, NABARD has done pioneering work in Chittor district in Andhra Pradesh. Chittor has scanty rainfall. As a result, high dependence on open wells and bore wells, fast depleting water levels, frequent failure of monsoon, severe soil erosion, etc. pose challenges for sustainable agriculture development in the regions. With financial assistance received from NABARD, Gord implemented Panchala Marri KfW soil project in Tambalapalli Mandal, Dadam Varipalle KfW soil project in Mulakala Cheruvu Mandal in Chittor district. The Panchala Marri KfW soil project covers 9 villages with a total land area of 591 hectares. Dadambaripalle KfW soil project covers 3 villages with a total land area of 694.50 hectares.
Our project area is a drought-prone area. So we are supporting 120 families are there in Dadamvarpalli. They are small and marginal farmers. Previously, they don't have knowledge on sustainable agricultural practices. After all these interventions like soil and water conservation activities, soil improvement and productivity activities, sustainable NRM activities and capacity building activities, farmers are getting knowledge on all sustainable agricultural practices. Since 2 years, there is no sufficient rains in watershed area. We are facilitating and implementing soil and water conservation activities, soil productivity enhancement activities, livelihood activities. Because of all these activities, the water table is increased up to 2 meters. Farmers are getting 20 bags per acre of groundnut seed. Previously, they got only 15 bags, and migration is also decreased, and livelihood activities also improved. Previously, farmers are engaging their children in cultivation activities. Now they are sending the children for better education. We have given several capacity building trainings also about sustainable agricultural practices, soil health improvement, ZBNF practices, and we have so much exposure visits also, better max and KVKs, Krushi Vignan Kendras, and the production also increased. Farmers are changing their crops also. Previously they are cultivating tomato, groundnut, but after all these interventions and several capacity building trainings, farmers are changing their cropping patterns, and now they are getting good yields because of deep ploughing, summer ploughing and silt application in their fields. They are also growing millets like korra, ragi, somalu, and we are supporting kitchen garden activities and backyard fruit plants. Because of all these, farmers are getting nutritious food. We have supplied backyard poultry. We send farmers to exposure visits to KVKs, nearest good practices NGOs. Here max activities are going on very good, and nearly 200 people are taken loan in different livelihood activities. In that small petty shops, dairy is the major livelihood opportunity here. They improve their income levels also. We are very grateful to NABARD for giving this opportunity to Panchala Marri and Dadambarpalli farmers.
The fields of smallholding farmers have rocky soil and are covered with wild shrubs and trees. The PFA systematically implemented the program phase-wise in each KfW soil project. Under soil and water conservation measures, a range of activities were employed. Land levelling in the fields was taken up, followed by soil reclamation. Soil samples were sent for soil testing in government-approved labs. Based on the test reports, the farmers were issued soil health cards that helped them plan the crops season-wise. This began with deep ploughing and summer ploughing. Under Shramdan, the farmers actively participated in digging farm ponds. The PFA facilitated erection of field bunds, water absorption trenches, stone gully plugs, etc. All these measures helped groundwater retention. As a result, the groundwater level rose and the bore wells steadily supplied water to the fields. A series of innovative methods were adopted by the PFA to ensure soil improvement and productivity enhancement of agricultural produce. The farmers adopted green manure cultivation. The farmers used biofertilizers in the fields and constructed vermin compost units, resulting in considerable reduce of pest attacks on the crops. Periodic trainings and exposure visits were organized for the benefit of the farmers. Convergence with line departments helped not only in enhancing agricultural productivity, but also in vastly improving soil health and water conservation measures. Agri-tool banks have come up in the villages that are useful to farmers. The Village Knowledge Resource Center has become a vital source for disseminating information among the farmers regarding agricultural best practices, market trends, etc. The smallholding farmers evinced active interest in farming and adopted a change in cropping patterns.
In Dadam-Varipalle, the farmers took up cultivation of ragi, paddy, red gram, horse gram, groundnuts, etc. The farmers in Panchala Marvi took up the cultivation of srivari, paddy, navadanya, grass, etc. They also grew intercrops as well as alternate crops and adopted bund planting. As an alternate source of livelihood, livestock were distributed to the farmer families. Fodder plots meant for livestock mushroomed in the fields. Each house has developed a kitchen garden and backyard fruit plantation. Several hectares of wastelands were brought under cultivation. All these activities resulted in vastly improving the vegetation cover in the region. The committees formed during this period oversee the work in progress and take active interest in fulfilling their responsibility. The KfW Soil Project, initiated by NABARD and implemented by Gord, has ushered in a holistic approach towards overall development. What has happened in these villages is a new thrust towards accountability that is helping in transforming the rural landscape and also empowering the poor people through sustainable livelihood opportunities and conserving natural resources for bountiful agriculture needs. All these have had spin-off benefits for a large number of farmers as the crop yield increased steadily year after year.